So it's been on my mind to upload the past few days, and if I'm honest, I've just been being lazy. I don't know about you guys, but I am in the UK and we are in lockdown. I feel like we are dealing with COVID-19 the worst when it comes to just, oh fuck, my ambient light. Yeah, this video, I feel like it's just like a get to know me, basically. My name's Marvin. I've been thinking about the whole channel and why I'm here, what the purpose is. And I think that's what I'm going to cover today. We are now in another lockdown, and it's just, it's crap, if I'm honest. It's crap. So I believe this is the second full lockdown. We had one a couple of months ago just before Christmas, but that was small. But this one, the point is, this one is really kind of putting a load of strain on my mind. I feel like a lot of people feel this way. And it's given me some time to think about what I'm doing with this channel, the purpose of why I'm doing things, I guess. I've had the pleasure of speaking with some really good creatives over the last week or so, and they've really kind of put it into perspective for me what I need to be thinking about. I guess that's the blessing of being in lockdown. The blessing of 2020 is that we're thinking about all the things that we want to do, but then at the same time, preparing on how we're going to do them effectively. So today I'm here to tell you why I have created this channel and what you can be expecting out of it.
Let me take the friction from your lips, and I will love you, girl, knowing me.
This is my favorite yogurt. Cherry yogurt, the best. Right, so my creative journey. In 2017, I bought myself a GoPro Hero 5. I was headed to Dubrovnik, and yeah, that's pretty much where it started. I started off grabbing a GoPro. I just wanted to be like the Instagrammers who have great GoPro images and videos. And yeah, that's where it started. I met my partner M in the same year. And then within that year, we wouldn't say we went traveling a lot, but we did things that were fun to us anyway, that we could take the GoPro out to and kind of experience the moment again when watching it back at home. So it was a little hobby of mine just to like edit and get a summary of whatever I've done. So I believe in the next year or two, I believe it was the end of 2018 or the start of 2019, I purchased the Hero 7. So I had the Hero 7 and I loved it. I loved everything that we were doing with it, but I got to the point where I wanted to monetize it. I wanted to monetize all the efforts that I was putting into doing what I was doing on my camera. At that point, of course, you guys are probably thinking, what are you gonna get out of a GoPro? I approached some other creatives and they told me, look, you're not going to be able to monetize anything. Well, not anything, but it's going to be very hard for you if you're not doing this professionally. So at the end of 2019, I invested in my first camera body, which is actually the camera that I'm shooting off right now. It's the A6400. For where I was in my life, getting this camera, getting access to something that could give me the results that it can give me, it was perfect. So I've done a whole bunch of learning. Let's call the date on that. I think that was the end of 2019. So August 2019 is when I first got my hands on this camera. So it's a crop body. If any of you are ever thinking about getting into it, then yes, I would strongly suggest get yourself a DSLR or a mirrorless body. It doesn't matter the sensor size, just as long as you get something that will give you more of a professional setup. You've got more options, you've got more settings. Anyway, getting back into it. I was fortunate enough to ask everyone around me and get a lot of reception back to help me progress, to help me learn. But a lot of my work was mainly focused on video. And the more I had my camera, the more I started to realize that, yes, I do love video. I'm not going to say that I don't, but photography is right up there, if not more of a priority for me at this point in my life. However, the A6400 was perfect because it was a crop sensor that was more orientated to the video creating world. You've got your flip screen. I've got another channel where I vlog with M, so that GoPro stuff has now evolved and we've used it for going away. If I haven't already, then I will add our channel into the information box. So yes, having this camera definitely allowed me to learn shutter speed, ISO, aperture, the exposure triangle, white balancing, everything that you would need to pull off professional shoots ultimately. In March, everything was shut down because of COVID-19. And yeah, that was the end of most creative arts and most of the creative flow that I had outside of just my house. During lockdown, I did a lot of self-reflection. I messed around with my camera a lot more as we had time upon time. It was just a time where you could just be happy with the time of year because it was nice and sunny. And you go out on walks and take the camera with you and stuff like that. At the end of the first lockdown, I was able to go out and start working again with all of the new skills that I had picked up and acquired. This then brought on more paid work for me, and I was fortunate enough to upgrade and get myself some new gear, which actually was the first video that I posted on this page. I know it was really random, but that is how everything has all come about in a synopsis. So since I've posted that first video, and I've had to think about this, I think when you are within any industry and you really want to kind of get involved in it, you kind of do whatever it takes. You kind of go here, there and everywhere. Like during this year or last year now, I forget that we're in 2021, most of 2020 I was doing different jobs, random jobs that wasn't really within the thought process of what I wanted to do or what I envisioned. So yeah, what I want to do is get into portraiture more, do some more portraiture. Throughout lockdown, I was doing product photography. When we came out of lockdown, I was doing a lot of videography, which, don't get me wrong, I will still do, but when it comes down to my personal work, I feel like that is what is going to take priority. After portraiture, I plan to be doing a lot more wedding photography. I feel like I need to build up my portfolio first, and then I will move on from there and grow and develop. So what does that mean for you guys as viewers? It means that I'm going to be breaking down everything that I'm doing. It means that every shortcut that I feel like I have that would be important to you to grow and develop is going to be shared through this channel. Let me explain. When I learn something, I tend to pick up that information, store that information in my brain and my thought process, but then I forget that that information can be relayed on, that information can be shared again so that other people can pick it up and learn from it. You might, I don't know, find a video online and it might be, I don't know, the best liked video on that subject, but it didn't get through to you. It didn't help you click. So what I'll be trying to do is articulate my findings in my own thought process, in my own words, whether that be equipment, like the loop deck video I did the other week, whether that be application process, Lightroom tutorials, Photoshop tutorials, even Premiere Pro tutorials. I feel like in 2021, even if you're a photographer, you need to understand a little bit of video editing concepts, tips and tricks to speed things up, make things easy, because with video, that's a lot of the times how you might be showcasing your work. So now that you know a little bit more about me, I would love to hear a little bit more about you. I have Instagram, hit me up, send me a DM. I'm always up for talking, especially if it's about camera and photography and videography related subjects. My plan for this channel is to have a minimum of 26 videos uploaded in 2021. I understand that we are in lockdown at the moment, and with us coming out, I probably won't have as much free time as I usually do. But I thought it'd be best to be open and honest, just so that you know what you're getting out of this channel when you click the subscribe button. You'll probably get some of that too. 2021 seems to be tough too, so I hope everyone is well. As I mentioned, there's an open invitation to message me and talk to me. Sometimes it might even be therapeutic to do so. So I hope that we all have a great 2021. We come out of lockdown and things go back to normal, start reversing back to normal. I hope you click that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and you're ready for my next upload. I'm gonna get back to eating my yogurt now. Peace.